All right, welcome back to the channel. Dad's Brick Lab. I work on the Speed Champions white Bugatti today. Try and get this one knocked out. I got quite a few sets over in my backlog, trying to get some of these caught up and keep going on getting some of these put out. Thanks again for coming and supporting the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely put a shout out to sponsor for the channel, Dubby. You can go to their website. I'll put a link in the description down at the bottom. You can use the code DadsBrickLab10. Get 10% off your next purchase with them. And we'll go ahead and get started today. All right, so this is the Speed Champions white Bugatti. It's like 291 pieces. All right, all these out. Like we got one sticker sheet. Like we got some extra wheels there, rims. All right. Like we got 4 bags here. All right. Started with bag 1 here. Like always, looks like we get started with the minifig. All right. Minifigs, we got the body, legs, the head. Looks like there is 2 sides to the face here. There on. All right. Our minifig taken care of. Go ahead and get started on the car. Let's start with faceplate here. Take the black with the wedges on the sides here. Blue 1x4 plate. Attach into the center of that, and then we'll attach the bottom of the plate here on the end. Take one of our axle pieces here. Do the tan axles. You have the round on one side, the plate, the plus on the other. And put one on both sides. In the center here, we got the 2x2 plates that have the step on them. 2 studs on the end. And then put 2 of those in there. And then a red 1x2 plate on top. And this will attach on the same end here that we put that wedge plate in. So, all right. 4 1x2 plates that have a single stud on them. And we're going to take a black 2x3 and attach those blue plates to the bottom here. You get those straight. And on top of that, got a gray 1x2 with a downward 90 on it. And a gray 1x1 with the downward 90. And a 1x3 blue, got the rounded ends, go on the other side. On top of that, we're going to have 2 black 1x3 plates. We have the 2 studs on top. All right, and this will attach on top here with those 3 studs pointing towards the outside. All right, 2 more of those 1x3 blue studs with the rounded ends. And then 2 of the gray 1x2s with the rounded ends. We'll go inside here and leave 1 stud in between, open. All right. Like 3 more 1x2 plates with the single studs. You put 1 in front of both of those gray ones, and then 1 on the opposite direction in the center there, leaving that single stud in the back open still between the gray plates. And then 2 of these 1x2 blues with the grill, like so. And take 3 more of those 1x2 plates with the single studs. And get 1 more there. And put 1 on each side on the very front, leaving the center stud open again. Where is... There it is. All right, so now that's where we're at. Continuing on the inside. 3 more, 3 of these 1x3 blue ones, the rounded ends. 2 of them on the back. They're going in the center, on this way. And 2 of those gray ones, these will attach onto the single stud blues here. Blue 1x4 plate back here, and then these red 1x1 downward 90s attach onto the ends. Both sides. Then we're going to take 2 of these black 1x3s, got the upward 90 on them with the smooth side. Place those on the sides with the smooth part going down. Do that on both sides. Like so. And then we're going to attach some stickers. So these are going to go on the top side here. We have sticker number 20 on the front ones, sticker 21 on the back. It looks like it wants that white stripe on the sticker towards the outside. So get my brick separator here to help me out. Going on. And sticker 21, we want the curve to go in towards the vehicle. All right, switch to the other side here. Good. Another sticker, make sure we got that curve going in. We're going to line up the stripes so they're in line with each other. All right, gray 1x6 plate. There we go on top of the blue studs there. And we got a 2x2 white plate with a single stud. It's going to go centered on top like so. All right. Got a 1x2. It's got a curved side here with a single stud on the back. And attach onto the back 2 studs with that 1x3. Now, red 1x2 plate and a tan smooth 1x1. Go right off the back of that there. And we got 2 1x1 90s with 2 studs on the side. And 2 of those. We'll attach onto this blue single stud here. Like so. Got those 2 studs going towards the front. And then take 2 more of those. We got these black 1x2s and the handlebar on top. Attached handlebar going up. The blue grill attached onto it. I'm going to repeat that for a second one. These are going to attach onto the first one that we put on with that blue grill going out towards the outside. Like so. Both of those. And some gray 1x3 plates. 2 of them with 2 grills. Blue grills attached onto those again. Now with the single stud facing the back, clip on the top there. It'll be like so with that single stud open still towards the back. We got 2 of these blue smooth kind of arched pieces here. 1x2 red plates attached onto the bottom of both of them. And these are going to attach to the backs of the seat with that red plate facing down so the curve goes up. We got 2 of these black 90s. These will attach number it. So it looks like we got these gray plates on the wrong spot. So once those attached all the way over where that single stud is attached onto here. I'm going to pop these off. Move that over. And thing on the other side. Now when you look at it, these are attached onto that single stud on the blue plate there. These black 90s need to be able to attach on. So the gray plate and up onto this. And then we're going to build our front axle part here. 2 more of the axles. One by 2 green stud. And this will attach onto the very front. Like so. Our last 2 pieces to go on here. Maybe 2 fender wells on the back. Like so. All right, moving on to bag number 2. All right, bag 2. We're going to start with blue 1x2 plate. Attach up on here. Goes on top of the blue and the red stud there. All right. Now, at this one, it's a 2x6 on the side. It's a 1x1 90 attachment points on there. Of our 2x4 wedge and curved wedge pieces here. Attached onto the back. And then a white cheese wedge, 1x1 cheese wedge. On like so. And a white 90 that's got the curved edge on it. Finishes off the front. And then on this 2x4 piece here, you get a decal, sticker number 16. If you look at the sticker, one side it's got a straight black line, the other side's got a black line with a curve on it. That curved one goes down to the bottom. And line that up on there. And this will attach onto the gray stud here on the back, and the first black stud there. The side. And now we're going to do the same thing in reverse for the other side. Another one of those 2x6s with the attached 90s on the bottom there. Get our wedge, 2x4 wedge, and our 1x1 cheese wedge, and our 90 with the curve. And then sticker number 14. Same thing, we want to make sure that curved line pointing towards the bottom and the straight lines at the top. Attached on here. There we go. And then attach that onto the passenger side. There we go. All right. Now, got a 1x1 90, upward 90 with the 2 pins on it here. This will be a 2 separate here, so we got a left and a right. On the very top, I'm going to put a cheese wedge on both of them. 1x1 cheese wedge. And the second one. And on the bottom stud, I'm going to put a blue round 1x1. And we have 2 smooth 1x2 plates that have a wedge cut on the bottom here. You're going to have a left and a right. You have one wedge going that way, one with the wedge going opposite. When we put these on, the wedge will go towards the front for the driver's side. It'll be like so. And on the other side, the opposite. The edge there. All right. Next, we need 2 of the black 1x1s with an upward 90. And attach into this front stud on the side. On the driver's side, passenger side here. Now we're going to need 2 2x2 white plates here. We got 2 studs on top and a wedge on the other. These will have opposite angles on them. So you have a left and a right. I'm going to find my other side here. There it is. So opposite angles. These will go on driver's side, face back angle like that. And passenger side, same way. Now we need two white 1x1s with the upward 90 and a single stud. And two black quarter round smooth plates. We'll attach these 90s on for the single stud pointing up here. And we'll take those quarter rounds, attach those on where the rounded side is going out. So you have a smooth side going to the back, smooth side going to the inside. Like so. And two more black 90s. You're going to attach back in the inside here. So I'll pull the sides on. All right. We got a blue 1x4 plate and a red smooth 1x4 plate. And we got two of these 1x4 on the side with 1x2 on top. These are kind of bumper pieces. These will attach on each side of the blue plate there. Like that. And we need two 1x2 cheese wedges. One on each side here. And you go to where you'll have the smooth side up towards those two studs. And this is going to attach onto those two 90s that we just put on. Down inside like so. And that finishes that off there. Now we got a 4x6. Kind of an interesting one because it only has the studs around three sides there. And then it's got a smooth in the center there. You can attach two 2x2 light plates here with a single stud on the corners. And this attaches on top here, top of those white studs here, and the rest of the studs up this direction. Mount that down. And you get two 1x2 plates. Attach on here. We'll have the back stud on that wheel well open still. And coming off of that, we got two more white 90s. I got the rounded edges on them. Attach one onto each side here, like so. And we got some 1x1 studs, smooth on three sides, one stud on the other. The single stud will point out towards the back of the vehicle. It'll go in on both sides on the fender wells there. And coming off in front of those, the 1x2 smooth plates here, and have the step and the little angle wedge on it. One of those on both sides, like so. All right. The two 1x2 90 plates here. They got 2x2 on the sides. I'm going to attach these together with the 2x3 blue plate. And on the bottom of the center, we're going to have a blue 1x2, attaching those together. On the top, we got our gray 1x2 clip on it here. In the center, then two more 1x2 plates on each side of that. All right. Now I got a blue 1x1 with the downward 90. I'm going to go on that center gray plate, going in the opposite direction of that clip. Take 3 round 1x1, and 1 in the center, 1 on each side here. There we go. Now we've got 2 1x2 brick smooth plates here. Those are going to attach onto the tops of these 90s. Both sides. In the center here, we got 2 of the 1x2 wedges. They have the curve on them. These are going to go on the outsides. And my second one. And these both get stickers put on them. So it'll be sticker number 15 right here. So if we look at the sticker, it's got the 2 black lines. Looks like it wants those black lines going on the high side of those wedges. And then in the center, we put a smooth 1x2 white plate. And this one will get sticker number 19. Got a kind of wedge on it there. Wants to open in towards that blue stud sticking out there. There we go. And this is going to attach into the center right there. Like so. All right. Moving on along. 3x3 plate with a smooth 1x3 attached onto it. And this will get a sticker on it also, sticker number 11. Right here. This sticker's got the lines on it with the curves. Looks like it wants the curves facing this direction here. Gotta get that on there. I like how these stickers are, they're not clear, but kind of translucent. So they blend in a little bit better than the actual like all white. Now we're going to take round 1x3 plate. We got a 1x2 with the handlebar here. And attach center slot on that 1x3 to the front of that, and this will attach centered on like so. I'm going to take a clear 1x4 plate with no print on it through the center. And we have our 2 that have white wedge printed on them. These will go with the wedges towards the outside, like so. And take that, flip it around, get that handlebar there, attached to this clip here. And gives us kind of our rear window or engine cover. Yeah. You know, one of these white wedge kind of pieces here, red 1x2 attached onto the bottom. This will be a driver side one. Attaches on like so. Let's get sticker number 3 on the top side here. Line number 3. There it is. 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 There it is So you get the wedges on there going the right direction. There you go. And we got the opposite side. Attach that one on. And this one will get sticker number 2. We're lining those up. Good. All right. Got some smooth 1x2 plates with a clip on the back. You can attach onto these handlebars here on the sides. So we need to get sticker number 10, sticker number 13. No. 10 goes on the passenger side. Like so. 13 on the drivers. There we go. All right. 2 round 1x2 grays. Clip in on the front here. Like so. And it finishes up bag number 2. Bag 3 opened here and keep moving along. All right. Okay. Now we need like a black 90 and a gray 1x1 with the round. Or 1x2, sorry. 1x2 will go on the driver's side. Like so. The 90 will go on the passenger side. Attaching back that direction. All right, got a gray 1x1. This one block here is it's 2 plate high instead of a full 3. This will attach onto the 90 on the passenger side. And take the gray 2x2 plate that's got the rounded front on it. We'll attach centered there with the rounded side sticking out over the front. Take a white 1x4, match all the way across there. All right, looks like we're going to start building the front end piece here. We got black 2x3 and a 1x3 blue, the rounded ends. We'll take 2 black 1x3s with the 2 studs on top, one on each side there. Now in the center here, we have a gray 1x2 with a single stud, and then a black rooftop wedge piece. Attached onto that gray plate. We're up, so. All right. Now coming off the front, got a black 1x1, upward 90, 2 plates on, 2 studs on there. Attach a white 1x1 plate to the top, and then a round black 1x1 to the bottom. Now on the bottom, we're going to take a black 1x1 smooth plate, All right. Well, it looks like this one has no print on it in the picture. But the only smooth plates I have, both have a little bit of print on them. So, I'm going to go ahead and use one of those, I guess. Those are the only ones we have. Catch that on. And then we got a black. Sorry. Got a white 1x1 plate. Printed black grill on it. Got a rounded top on it. Like so. And this attaches on the very front on that blue stud, blue plate. Coming out off the front. And two little black wedges. We'll have one of these on each side. Gives you the triangle shape towards the front there. And this attaches on to the very front. And that hole on that plate there in the front. All right. Yeah. Got a tan 90 with the rounded edge. And on one side here, two black 1x1 round plates, one on the top, one on the bottom. I'm going to take a black 90 and attach it on to the bottom, like so. And this will attach. Right in here, right behind that wedge. We're going to do the same thing, opposite on the other side. We'll have our gray plate, our black round 1x1s on top and bottom, and then another black 90. So, gives you kind of a W shape, like so. We attach the passenger side on there now, like so. And then to lock that end together, we got all that. Move on to this next page. Now we're going to take two yellow 1x2s. They got an upward 90, two studs on them. We're going to take half the hinge piece here. And then we got these brown 2x2 plates and the second half of the hinge. Attach that in. Do that twice. And this will attach like so. Right here in the front. Right in front of that 1x1 white plate. And we're going to take two blue 1x2s with a single stud in the center. Those are going to go in the center holes here. Like so. And then two black round 1x1s on the end holes of those the yellow plates there. One on each side. All right. Now we got this guy here. Kind of a wedge piece. Got 1x2 in the center. And it's got these two coming off the ends. We'll attach those two blue single studs and then down onto the white back stud like so. Take a red 1x2, attach it onto the front on those brown plates. All right, now we're going to do the front fender wells, it looks like. Take these guys. On the front side here, you need a 1x2. Going this way, and on the back, 1x1. And we'll attach that on the driver's side. We'll put the passenger side one on, and same thing. We'll get the 1x1 on the back, and the 1x2 on the front. Now we got two smooth black 90s. These will attach the wheel well here over to that black or that gray plate there in the middle. Now looking down inside the vehicle, right in here, we'll take two black 1x2s, smooth ones that got the step on them with the wedge. Take the black ones, these will attach on the outside here, and the white pins on both sides. And then we're going to have two blue ones. One blue one, sorry. It's going to attach onto the passenger side, right inside of that black one. Now, with two of these blue 1x2s with the handlebars, and attach those together with blue 1x2 plates that have a single stud on top. Like so. And attach the center there, the blue 1x3. You put that on, you'll take the two studs on the back side and go into these two holes here. So it's centered on there. And then we're going to take sticker number 18, which is the gauges here. Take a look at it. Looks like it has the red dot on the bottom. So you want the red dot going away from the handlebars there. I'm going to get this guy on and centered up. All right, got that centered. You got a black 1x2. It's got the two handles, two clips down there. This will attach onto that gray. Two gray studs there. And fold that down. And it gives you the gauges on the inside of the vehicle. And we're going to do steering wheel. So we've got black 1x1 round plate here. Got the handle kind of pin coming off the back. A 1x1 round stud. Attached it with the steering wheel. Attached onto it. That gives us that whole setup there. And we're going to take one of the gear shifts, put in that center blue slot, and then we'll attach the steering wheel on the driver's side here. There we go. Steering wheel, gear shift, all the gauges. All right. I'm going to take two smooth 1x2 plates. These are going to attach right here on the front, right in front of the mirrors. These will both get sticker number 4 attached onto them. Oh, sticker 1 and sticker 4. Sticker 4 will go on the driver's side. Got these gray triangles on it. You want the single thin line on the outside, with the arrow pointing towards the back. And the driver's side and passenger side one here. There we go. Moving on along, we're going to have 2 more stickers. We got some 1x2 plates that have the wedges on them. And put it so the wedge like so. On the passenger side, it'll be angled that way, driver's side that way. And we got sticker number 5, sticker number 9. Here's my brick separator for these. These are pretty small. Trying to line up pattern the other stickers there. All right, got those stickers attached. Keep moving along. Getting pretty close here. All right, so got some 1x1s. They're only 2 plates tall. You got the rounded back on them. And the stud on the front. I'm going to attach 2 of those together. Do that twice. Make sure you get those studs lined up. I'm going to take these. I'm going to go ahead and attach them on to the vehicle before I move on to the next step. There you go. Now, we have 4 of these little sword-shaped wedge pieces here. We're going to go on. They have a wider side, skinnier side. You want it so that sharper angle going towards let's see. So that over. There we go. Oop, had it right the first time. There we go. If you look at it, there's a little wedge on this side, kind of 2 angles and a single angle. Looks like it wants that single angle on the outside. Do that twice. Push that all the way back in. Like so. I'll go ahead and get the driver's side done the same. Or passenger side. All right. So like so. All right. Now we're going to take this one. It's got the 2 wedges attached. 1x4 across here. And attach right around that red 1x2 plate. And on each side, you got these wedge plates here printed. Get our passenger side, driver side attached. Like so. Now we'll take these and we'll fold those in. This gives us the grill run in there. Make sure that's all attached nice. Center, you got a 2x2 wedge piece. It's got the Bugatti emblem printed on it there. You go in the center. We got 2 white smooth 90s that have print on them there. And put them on where the print goes back, matches up with all this other black. And that finishes up bag number 3. Final bag here. All right. Separate out some of our pieces here. So we're going to start with the 1x3, 2x3 smooth plate here. 1x1 upward 90 with the 2 pins. It's going to attach in the center. And then a 1x2, 4. Put one of those on each end. There we go. We need 2 smooth 1x2 black plates on each side there. And there's black smooth plate there. I'm going to flip it over on the back here. These center 3 studs. You're going to get 1x1s with a little skinny stud. Take this, that smooth side up, and attach onto those 3 studs on the top there. All right, I'm going to take 2 1x3 studs plates here with the rounded edges on them. And put them on so it's stair-stepped kind of a little bit there. And then take a 1x2, attach it on the bottom. And take 2 of the gray 1x3s. And have 2 studs on top. So 1 on each side here on the bottom. Gives us a 1x6 across. Now, center slot here. Take 3 of the cleavers. Attach those in. It's interesting how Lego uses some pieces like this as, I mean, they're cleavers if you look at them, but they're using them as diffuser pieces on this set. And interesting. Now, these outside 2 studs here, and take 2 1x1s with the handlebars. We're going to attach them in. They want them angled slightly. Match those up. And on top of those, take some 1x1, the handle on it there. Put those on so they are straight across. And match them up so both sides are the same. Now we got some smooth plates here, kind of diamond shaped. And we got a single pit on the back. These are going to go in those handlebars. I'm going to line it up so that one angle here on the diamond is straight up and down. Same thing on the other side. That's that. Make sure we got it straight up and down. Like so. I'm going to take this, flip it so the diamonds are on the bottom flat. It's going to attach. And these bottom 4 studs here centered, like so. And be like that. Next, take a 1x3. Got studs on this side, smooth on the bottom here. Flip it, it's upside down. The studs going down. Take a 1x1 red plate. And then 2 1x1. Kind of a handle on it there. Those on each side. Make sure those handles are centered on there. I'm going to take a smooth 1x3 plate. Oh, never mind. So this will be our smooth 1x3 plate here. We're going to attach the sticker number 12 on it. That'll be the nameplate for the vehicle. Get this attached on. So, and this is attaches onto these 3 studs on the inside there. Make sure you get the nameplate going, the name going up, going the correct direction, like so. All right. We got 2 triangle smooth plates here. You got the little hook on the bottom. These are going to attach on those handlebars there. Both sides. Like so. And then those both get sticker number 17 attached to it. Okay, got one. We'll get this other one on there. Okay, got those stickers attached. And we take 4 of these 1x2s with the rounded ends. We're going to stack 2 and 2. These are going to attach. You go over this handlebar piece and down onto the stud on the other one. Both sides on the back here. All right. Got 1x8 and 1x2. 1x2 centered on the top, and then a 1x2 on each end on the bottom. And then a 1x1 on the inside. Pull that 1x2. And on the outside hole, we got 1x1s with upward 90 with the 2 studs. And on those 2 studs on both sides, we got a 1x2 wedge here, smooth on the outside, 3 faceted on the inside, one on each side there. And then 2 of these black headlight style pieces, bumper pieces here. Now, we got smooth 1x4 plate here. On the one edge, it's got Bugatti printed on it. We want the Bugatti part facing towards those black bumper pieces there. And then we got these 2 wedges for each side, like so. Now, across this smooth plate here, get sticker number 7 in the center. And then stickers number 6 and 8. We'll go off the sides. Get our tail lights here, like so. And then this will attach into these 2 studs here. And flip it like so. We got these. Got this black part towards the top. Like so. There we go. On top here, 2x4 plate, smooth. 2 clear 1x1s, round. And we go in the corners. These will attach centered. Cross like so. And we take these 4 wedges here. And you want to take them, but they go in the opposite direction. We'll take this one here on the bottom. Take the second one, attach it. So we'll have 2 studs in the center. Have a wedge going in, wedge going out. For the passenger side, like so. Same thing for the driver side. Then reverse. Get the spoiler. Then we'll attach windshield. Like so. Good to go on that. Now, just got to attach the 4 wheels with the hubcaps. Not sure why, but it gave me plenty of these. So it looks like take a look at all these, make sure that there's no differences. Okay, so there is a front and back. If you look at them real close, they spin the opposite directions. When you put them on, looks like on the passenger side. So I'm going to put them on so that that angle goes towards the front. And be like so. Back one. Another one going the same direction. There we go. And then on the passenger side, same thing. These will be the opposite with the driver's side, but they'll point towards the front. So as they spin towards the front. All right, so we got it all finished up here. You can either take this off, put the minifigure inside, or the way I have mine displayed with the hooks I have on the wall, the minifig goes up on the top on next to it. So we will take, that's interesting, knock the piece off and have it on there very tight, I guess. Reattach those. Okay. Pretty nice little set, lots of detail. Did have quite a few stickers, but had a decent amount of printed pieces also. We have a few extras here. So that's going to finish up the Bugatti. And throw it up on the wall, display it. And that'll finish up our video for today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. There'll be a link in the description if you want to purchase this set. It is an affiliate link through Amazon, so if you do purchase through that set, it does help support the channel. I will earn just a little bit on it, but not a big income on it. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, W, also. And don't forget to use that code, Dad's Brick Lab 10, and get your 10% off on your next purchase. Thank you. We'll see you next time.